Okay, so let's talk about another outreach strategy for selling CARRD websites, selling framer websites. Doesn't really matter. I think it's a little better for CARRD, to be honest, but I call this altruistic outreach. I've covered this before, but essentially, this is where you're going to reach out to your ideal audience, your target market, your quintessential client or customer or community, and you're simply going to do three things. You're going to say something very nice, you're going to say something very specific, and you're going to invite them to do something that is free and that gives them an empirical value that is, 100% authentic. So for an example, let's say reviews or testimonials, I like this, sort of example because it's really, it's the quintessential, outreach that is specific, because you can say, hey, Joe, you have 83 fantastic reviews on Yelp for your pizza place or your chiropractic practice or your mental health business or whatever it may be, your restaurant, your dental practice, it doesn't matter, right? And here is a great way of adding, Joe, all of those great reviews to your website with a single line of code, right? And essentially at this point, ostensibly all you're doing is teaching them via, let's say, an ebook or a mini course or some sort of like very easy to understand presentation, how to actually go to a service like testimonials.to or FameWall or Senja, copy the code from those services, paste it on to their website, and oh, by the way, now they have a wall of love on their website that features all of the rave reviews and enthusiastic endorsements that they're already getting from their own clients, their own community in the world, right? So you're actually teaching them something without any expectation in return, right? And essentially, who is not going to be super appreciative of that sort of outreach, right? And what you're going to have happen is a significant percentage of the people who are interested in that, right, who are interested in showing off all the wonderful things that are being said about them around the web and around the world, are going to want to know how to actually do it. They're going to say, geez, Ian, this is Joe. Thank you so much for, emailing me earlier, but how do I actually do this? I don't know how to do this. I don't have a designer or developer on my staff. Help, right? And then you have options. At that point, you can actually you can offer the service if you want to actually sell the service, or of course, you can simply earn money as an affiliate if they do have a designer or a developer and they ask you, hey, could you send this or forward this to my designer or developer? Or, if you teach a little course that has a container or a cohort to it, you would have the affiliate link in there and you would invite your, their folks to take your little course and sign up for the service and you would get, the affiliate commission for having done so, right? So all of this is part of a cohesive outreach strategy that is designed to give, to serve, to actually authentically and empirically help your clients, your audience, while at the same time, it builds in all this goodwill and all these good vibes for you because you're doing something that nobody else in the world is doing. You're not offering them some sort of schlocky, kind of pushy, slimy sales job, right? You're saying, here's how to do something that's going to make your brand and business really stand out in our local community. I hope this is helpful. Thanks again. And you sign your name or whatever. It's a much, it's a much more, sort of low key approach to actually authentically, delivering value to somebody in a way that's going to actually, kind of position you as somebody who can be trusted, who is a good person, who is worth thanking and being grateful for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can't lose, even if 80% of the people that you send this to who are interested, take the idea and in some way give it away to their own designers, developers, or they just forget about it. if you get 20% of your email outreach to respond favorably, either by signing up for an affiliate program like Sendra, Testimonials, or Fame all have affiliate programs, or hiring you to do the work, or some combination of both, right? You can make affiliate commissions and actually do the work. You're all while giving them something that they're proud of, that they feel good about when it's done. And, it's not a gimmicky, kind of sales schlocky process or product. You're actually giving people real value, and they're going to be excited to share and show off their own wall of love to their own friends, their own family, their own Facebook communities, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, there's also continuity that you can build in, like a back end, where you can be doing this on a monthly basis, helping your clients recruit more testimonials, more reviews, more endorsements. But we're not even going to cover that here. That's just the bigger sort of picture, for once this all starts rolling. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. As always, I appreciate you listening. And if you have questions, feel free to ask.